Okay guys, today we're going to go up to this mountaintop right there. There's a cross up there in the forest that I want to show you guys. But to get there, we're going to have to drop down behind this mountain ridge and go up, back around, and then work our way to the cross. Today, we're going to do a little bit of cross training. Be doing a lot more hiking than I will be running. As I was pointing out, on the highest point in this area, there is a big old, like 20-foot high cross on the top of this little mountain peak, and I thought I'd show it to you today. So I've got Mal with me. She's all excited. She was literally barking at the leash, wanting me to put it on her. So we're gonna go for a walk, little cross training hike, and show you guys the area. Okay guys, so this is Santiago, and it's just a beautiful little area. One of the things I really enjoy about Costa Rica is the way that they design their houses and build their yards. From the road, you'll see, one house kind of up to the road. They'll have their fence all the way around it. What you don't see is that behind the main house, which usually belongs to like the grandparents or something like that, there's going to be other houses, and that's where the whole family will be. Everybody kind of has their own place. Okay guys, check out this place. How cool is that? Multiple stories. Hola. Okay, so we're off the asphalt and the sidewalk. We're on the dirt, and since rainy season has started, it's a little muddier and a little slicker than it was about a month ago. Whew. And it's really high up. Okay. So, guys, we started over here, worked our way up. Our destination is at the top of the peak over here. Before we get there, we gotta get up this. Okay, so I know a lot of people would think that this grass would be a wonderful surface to go barefoot on. And while, yeah, it's very comfortable, this is the stuff that scares me to death. Because whenever I'm in like grass, especially tall grass or sand, I don't know what I'm stepping on. I would prefer dirt and rock asphalt, concrete, any day to grass. Look how beautiful that is. Hey guys, guess what? The coffee's in bloom. That is all coffee. In a hole in the ground, there lived a hobbit. So cool. We are at the top of a little forest reserve called Pina Bruja, or Little Witch, and we're walking the ridgeline right now. On either side of the road is just sheer forest drop off, and right now we're going to follow this ridgeline for a ways. Here you can kind of see off that side, and then I'll turn you over here and you can see off that side. So not bad terrain, just some little rocks. And what we're going to do is follow this all the way to the road, an actual asphalt highway, to get access to where the cross is at. And it is a hot, muggy day. Good girl. About to hit the highway there, and then once we get to the top, right up there, I'm going to ask for permission to go over to this peak. Let's see here, right there, and that's where the cross is. Okay guys, we got permission to walk over and check out the cross. How cool is that? Hola señor. Todo bien, caminando la cruz. Oh, okay, so on our way over there, I've just got to relate a couple stories. On my way up, I was trying to make sure that I was on the correct road. So there was an older gentleman and another guy talking, and I just came in there with my poco español. I asked if that was the correct road to take. And they're like, oh yes, you take this road up. And I got to an intersection, and there was another gentleman who knew which way I was going and wanted to make sure I took the correct road and that I didn't get lost. And then just now I asked for permission, because this is private property. I asked for permission to come on here. They waved me on through. Then I met one of the guys who owns the place as I'm walking down his road, and he's just all smiles. He's, oh yeah, check it out, it's right over there. The amount of openness and kindness that I have received here, sometimes it's just a little overwhelming. It's a wonderful thing. So anyway, I had to share that because it would be disingenuous not to. By the way, check out the view I'm looking at right now. Okay guys, if I remember correctly, up in this field somewhere is where we got to go. So this will be interesting. We'll go as far as I can barefoot. This is tricky stuff. Follow the drainage. best at watching the foot placement. It is steep. And I'm crawling. Okay guys, so we came up that ridge, over through here, came down that road, and then crawled up this, and I do mean crawled. It was so steep I had to let Mal run loose. But look what we found. The trail to La Cruz. Check it out. Hola señor, ¿cómo está? Qué lindo, muy muy lindo. How cool was that? It's a beautiful view. And I mean, they've done all that work around it, put up the flowers and everything. I was talking to the guy who was actually working there. His name's Felice. And that's what he does. He makes sure that all the flowers look nice and the view is perfect. So very, very cool. The other day I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers, The Faces of Dave. And he was going up this really massive hill in California, and it was so steep that he was sitting on his butt to get back down the hill. Well, Dave, I don't know if this one's going to be that steep, but I'm not going to miss it by much. This is so steep right now that I'm going down. And for any of my subscribers out there, if you want to see more barefoot running from a guy that's got really solid knowledge, check out Faces of Dave. Super nice guy. All right, I'm just tiptoeing through the coffee fields, trying not to fall on my butt. Oh, looks like I'm going on to my butt. Oh, Lord. What are you doing? Come on, let's go. There's Pomadas. And you can't see it, but on that other ridge is the highway we'll take. Let's see if I can point to it. That right there is the highway we'll take back down to Rincon. But first, we'll head over this way. Alright guys, so we're doing a nice little jog down the road because it's getting pretty warm. The asphalt's getting pretty hot. And while I have a spare set of sandals in my bag, Mal does not. So I want to get her off the road before it starts getting too hot. Made it back. Let's see here. We went up way behind there, up to there, back around, and back to here. Woo! That shower was wonderful. Oof. So anyway, we're back, doing great. Did about 7.5 miles of today's hike barefoot. Then the sun came out enough where the asphalt was getting hot. So that's why I always carry a spare pair of sandals, just in case. So I slipped my sandals on, that way I could walk slow enough on the edge of the road so Mal could walk on the dirt on the side so she didn't get her paws hot. So anyway, finished up the last little bit, ended up at 8.74 miles and like 2,100 plus feet of elevation. Really good hike, got to see a whole lot. Now I'm just gonna relax and drink some coffee, and thanks for coming along with me on this trip. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, put them down below. Talk to you later. Bye.